everybody, Miss Nancy here, and today we're here to talk about a new season, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to see if any of you can guess what season is beginning on March 20th. We're just finishing up winter. After winter comes spring. That's right. So today we're going to talk about all the things that make spring wonderful. And before we get into our books, we're going to start with a song. So join in with me, okay? If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, tug your ear. If you're ready for a story, tug your ear. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, tug your ear. There, I think everybody's ready for a story. And we are going to start with When Spring Comes by Kevin Henkes, illustrated by Laura Dronzek. When Spring Comes. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. Do you notice what kind of a certain bird right here? And I don't know if you can see, but he has a little orangish red chest. And that is also a sign of spring. That is a robin. They fly south for the winter. Before spring comes, the grass is brown. But if you wait, spring will turn it green and add little flowers. If you wait, an egg will become a bird. A seed will start growing. Spring comes with sun, and it comes with rain. And more rain, and more rain. We'll talk more about that later. Do you like mud? Do you like puddles? I hope you like umbrellas. They definitely come in handy during spring. Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. And spring will call out the pussy willows. Those are those plants here. And new kittens too. Spring can come quickly or slowly. It changes its mind a lot. I don't know if you've ever seen that happen before, but the daffodils can be blooming one day and then they get hit by frost and this is exactly what they look like, kind of sad and saggy. But when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. There will be buds and bees and boots and bubbles. Lots of bee words. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. Maybe you ride your bike in the spring. You will feel it, you will smell it, you will hear it. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you are done waiting, but you are not. Now, you have to wait for summer. And that's another season. So winter is ending, spring is beginning, and after spring will come summer. And after summer comes fall or autumn. So those are the 4 seasons of the year. But today we're focusing on spring. And because the book talked about how plants grow in the spring, we're going to sing a song together about it. And it's to the tune of In the Farmer in the Dell. And we'll sing it twice so that maybe by the second time you guys can join in and sing along. The gardener plants the seeds, the gardener plants the seeds. Hi-ho, let's watch him grow, the gardener plants the seeds. The rain begins to fall, the rain begins to fall. Hi-ho, let's watch him grow, the rain begins to fall. The sun begins to shine, the sun begins to shine. Hi-ho, let's watch him grow, the sun begins to shine. The plants begin to grow, the plants begin to grow. Hi-ho, let's watch him grow, the plants begin to grow. And that's it. Would you like to sing it one more time with me? Let's give it a go together this time. Okay, you got your hands ready for clapping? The gardener plants the seeds, the gardener plants the seeds. Hi-ho, let's watch him grow, the gardener plants the seeds. The rain begins to fall, the rain begins to fall. Hi-ho, let's watch him grow, the rain begins to fall. The sun begins to shine, the sun begins to shine. Hi-ho, let's watch him grow, the sun begins to shine. The plants begin to grow, the plants begin to grow. Hi-ho, let's watch him go, the plants begin to grow. That was great. I hope you liked that song. I enjoyed singing that one, and it has a good springy theme. So something that happens a lot in spring is rain, rain, and more rain. So our next book is all about rain, and it's called Who Likes Rain by Wong Herbert Yi. Who likes rain? Pit, pit, pit on the window pane. Down, down, down come the drops of rain. Little girl doesn't look very happy there. Who wants rain? Who needs April showers? I know who. The trees and the flowers. Raindrops falling down in spring. Hit the awning, ping, ping, ping. Rain makes lots of different sounds depending on what it hits. When it rains, who's the first to scat? I know. Do you? Mew, mew. It's the cat. Gurgle, gurgle down the gutters. Out the spout, the water splutters. Who likes rain? Not Papa's old truck. Who likes rain? Quack, quack. It's a duck. Pitty plip plop, pitty pat splat. I can catch raindrops in my hat. When it rains, who comes out to squirm? I know. Do you? Creep, creep. It's a worm. Raindrops beat like a tom-tom drum. On my umbrella, rum-a-tum-tum. Who likes rain? Not my neighbor's dog. Who likes rain? Croak, croak. It's a frog. A wind comes whooshing through the trees. It shakes the raindrops from the trees. It also shook the umbrella from her hand. It's blowing away. Who likes rain? It jumps with a splish. I know. Do you? Glub, glub. It's a fish. After a while, the showers stop. A few last drops fall plip, plip, plop. Clouds break up. No need to huddle. All that's left is one big puddle. Who likes rain even more than a duck? More than a frog in the muckety muck? Who needs rain besides trees and flowers? Who wants a day with April showers? Off comes the raincoat, boots, and hat. Who likes rain? I do. Ker splat. And there she is jumping in the giant puddle. That looks like fun. So there is lots of rain, and as the book mentioned, sometimes after a rainstorm, something appears in the sky. Not often, but sometimes. Does anybody know what it might be? After a rainstorm, it can sometimes appear in the sky. It's a rainbow. That's right. Did you know that rainbows always appear in the same order of colors? And that order is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And there is a song I really like that will help you remember the colors of the rainbow. And it is called Roy G. Biv by a group called They Might Be Giants. And we're going to sing that today. Okay? So here we go. As you can see, my sign says Roy G. Biv. R is for red, O is for orange, Y is for yellow, and G is for green. B is for blue, I for indigo, and V is for violet. And that spells Roy G. Biv. Roy G. Biv is a colorful man, and he proudly stands at the rainbow's end. Roy G. Biv is a colorful man, and his name spells out the whole color spectrum. And that's it. That's all you have to remember for Roy G. Biv. We're going to sing it one more time. Maybe you'll sing along with me this time. R is for red, O is for orange, Y is for yellow, and G is for green. B is for blue, I for indigo, and V is for violet. And that spells Roy G. Biv. Roy G. Biv is a colorful man, and he proudly stands at the rainbow's end. Roy G. Biv is a colorful man, and his name spells out the whole color spectrum. And that's the end of that one. But maybe that will help you remember the order of the colors in the rainbow. Roy G. Biv. The next book I want to read is a nonfiction book, and it's about how another country in the world celebrates the arrival of spring. And this is the Indian festival of Holi. And grown-ups, the reason we include nonfiction books in our story times is that so that we can increase our child's background knowledge, their knowledge about the world. So one day when they begin to read on their own, they'll more easily understand what they're reading, the more they understand about the world. So let's read about Holi, the Indian festival of spring. So it's called Holi, and it's by Rebecca Pettiford. And he looks like he's having a good time. Let's find out what this festival's all about. Festival of Colors. It is spring in India. It is time for Holi. Holi is a Hindu festival. It begins when the moon is full. It lasts for 2 days. We make a big fire. We remember a special boy. His bad aunt Holika put him in a fire, but he lived. So this is supposed to represent Holika, and I think this is the boy. We celebrate good winning over evil. How? We get powder. It comes in many colors. These look like giant, enormous crayon tips or chalk tips, but they're just mounds of powder of different colors. They're beautiful. We throw it at each other. We look like rainbows. Raj has a water gun. He sprays us with color. Look, our dog is pink. Watch out, Dev has water balloons. Too late, Breege gets hit. We eat gujiyas. Yum, they are sweet. So this is basically an Indian pastry that is filled with dried fruit and coconut that they use to celebrate spring as well. We sing, we dance, Holi is fun. They look like they're having fun. And the colors, each color represents something different. So green stands for new beginnings. Yellow stands for healing. Red stands for love and beauty. Blue stands for power and life. And pink stands for joy. And so that is a book about how the country of India celebrates Holi at the beginning of spring. Something else we associate with spring is flying kites. I enjoy flying kites, and I bet you guys do too. So we're going to do a little poem about 5 colorful kites, and it goes like this. 5 colorful kites flying out of doors. 1 blew away, and then there were 4. 4 colorful kites passing by a tree. One got stuck in the branches. And then there were 3. 3 colorful kites. The wind, it blew and blew. The string on one kite broke. And then there were 2. 2 colorful kites in the setting sun. One went home to get some sleep. And then there was 1. 1 colorful kite. Its adventures weren't yet done. It flew off to see the world. And then there were none. So let's do our 5 colorful kites flannel board together one more time. And maybe you can think of some of the parts I said before and do it along with me. Here we go. 5 colorful kites flying out of doors. 1 blew away. And then there were 4. 4 colorful kites passing by a tree. One got stuck in the branches. And then there were 3. 3 colorful kites. The wind, it blew and blew. The string on one kite broke. And then there were 2. 2 colorful kites in the setting sun. One went home to get some sleep. And then there was 1. 1 colorful kite. Its adventures weren't yet done. It flew off to see the world. And then there were none. And that's the end of the kite flannel board, but we're going to end with a kite story. And our last story for the day is called Kite Day, a Bear and Mole Story by Will Hillenbrand. Bear looked at the sky. Could it be? He wondered. He tilted his head up. Whiff, whiff, whiff. He smiled and then shouted, "Kite Day!" Bear rushed home. Huff, puff, huff. "Come on," Bear waved to Mole. "Kite Day is here." Must be some wind. Bear collected. Mole studied. Bear snatched. Bear measured and cut. Mole drew. They both constructed. Finally, they raced outside into the meadow. The kite flew, zoom, zoom, zoom. It soared up, up, up. Then dark, heavy clouds rolled in. Rumble, rumble, rumble. I wonder if it's thunder. The breeze grew into a gust, then snap, the kite string broke. Away, away, away spun the kite. Oh no, look at their faces. Oh no, screamed Mole and Bear. Down, down, down plunged the kite. Save that kite, shouted Mole. The 2 ran. Hurry, 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 urged Bear. Rain's falling now, too. Mole stopped. He tilted his head up. Splat, splat, splat. Rain pelted the broken kite. Look, cried Bear. Oh, sighed Mole. Chirp, 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 squeaked the chicks. Look, the kite's protecting the chicks in their nest. Thank you, sang the mother bird. So although the kite falling from the sky was bad news for Bear and Mole, it was good news for mother bird and her babies because they got protected from the rainstorm by the kite falling into the tree. And as usual, we have a craft that goes along with our story time. And this is our craft for our Put a Little Spring in Your Step. It is an egg carton flower bouquet. And you can pick up everything you need to make this from us here at the children's desk. And so you'll come in and you'll be given a little bag and a piece of blue paper. And in it, you'll have everything you need, with the exception, I believe, of paint and glue to make your own beautiful spring flower bouquet, because flowers are something we associate with spring because they're growing up from the ground. So please come in and pick up one of the kits so you can have fun making the craft at home with your family. And we will end today with a poem that I haven't done before, so maybe you guys can do it with me since it's my first time. You need to just stand up. So we're going to end with a poem today, and follow along with me. It goes like this. Tickle the clouds, tickle your toes, turn around, and tickle your nose. Reach down low and reach up high. Story time's over, so wave goodbye. And we'll do that together one more time, okay? So it goes, tickle the clouds, tickle your toes, turn around, and tickle your nose. Reach down low and reach up high. Story time's over, so wave goodbye. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed celebrating spring with me. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.